Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just practicing my force powers lifting my 30-liter Peak Design Everyday Backpack V2 in the charcoal colorway. You wanna know why it's really cool? No? Well, too bad. To start off with, this thing is cavernous. Echo! Echo! Oh yeah, this thing's padded. That's awkward. A big empty space without any separation is kinda useless though. So good news is someone thought of that. You get a 3-pack of these divider thingies with the backpack, and you can put them in just about any configuration. Usually, it's easiest to start bottom to top, making a sort of sandwich of storage. For instance, you can make a little bottom area here and put a camera plus lens inside, and if you really squish it, you can even fit a sling. Then, as a middle layer, you can fit a manifesto and a ghost gun if your name is Luigi, or a laptop charger. For me, this top area leaves a perfect amount of space to fit school supplies. If you don't have to carry around school supplies, you get a 3rd divider and a ton of space to work with for a switch, either kind, more cameras, lenses, clothes, or whatever else floats your boat. All of that storage is before you get into any of the other pockets in the bag too. Each side has an open top magnet pocket, useful for lots of things. For me, one side has sunglasses, and the other side has a few random medications that I keep with me. You can also throw thumb drives, lens cap, or chargers in there. Below that, on each side, is the zipper pocket. There's, well, the zipper on the zipper pockets. So you can put whatever fits inside of the zipper, and then it's secure in there. There's also an internal flap that's a good size for air tags, or a nap. I like to put pens and highlighters on one side, and on the other, I have a rain cover for the bag. The rain cover isn't really necessary. The bag is pretty waterproof, but I like to have it just in case. The last main area pocket is near the top. It's this little flap here. It's not super big, but it fits a few pens and charging cables, which can be useful since this pocket is really easy to access. This back pocket is divided into 2 sections. The front section has a reasonably large pouch and some open top pockets. I usually leave these empty, but I recently started putting my mouse charging cable and camera lens cleaner in there, which is nice. And then the back part of the pouch can fit something small and flat. I like to use my Rocketbook as well as a laptop up to about a 16-inch MacBook Pro. It was originally designed for an iPad, so if you use an iPad, that works too. There's an adjustment on the back if you use a 13-inch laptop so it doesn't sit too deep, and that's about it for the inside of the bag. Now I get to talk about my favorite part, the straps. This bag is covered in straps. You have them here, here, here. Actually, that's it. But it's still a lot of straps. These left and right ones are mostly for tripods. You put your tripod in the water bottle pocket. They're huge, by the way, and wrap the strap around it to connect up here. It's the same system on both sides. The bottom straps have 2 connection points. You can wrap them up and secure almost anything on the front. My favorite part of this is that you can mount FPV drones on the front, although you could also put 2 tripods or a climbing rope or a towel, or you can wrap the straps down and hang things off the bottom, like a speaker or a 5th tripod. On the back of the backpack is the luggage handle. This is really nice for when you're traveling and put way too much stuff in the backpack and now it kind of sucks to carry. More on that later. Luggage handle works well, so I don't really have any complaints there. The straps are made of a foam material, but include a chest strap, which is nice. But that brings me on to the bad things. Although the backpack is huge, it's not actually 30 liters unless you have the top flap at the 4th setting. This is mostly fine, but you won't get 30 waterproof liters, which can suck. The biggest thing is really the straps. If you have more than maybe 15 pounds in the bag, they create pressure points on their shoulders, which over the day it builds up and really hurts by the end. The luggage strap does help for places like the airport, but it still sucks that a backpack is kind of bad at being on your back. Honestly, that's about it though. I've had this bag for about 7 months now. It's been to hell and back in dirt, sand, rain, cars, boats, and planes. All things considered, it stood up pretty well. There's a few points in the bag where the stitching is starting to fray a little bit, but it's pretty minimal and they have a lifetime warranty and I'm not too worried about it. This bag isn't cheap, but it's super well thought out and lets me carry everything I'd ever want, and a whole lot more. The straps aren't amazing, but if you can keep the weight down, they're comfortable enough. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!